Jiraiya versus the 4th Raikage has always been a hypothetical matchup I've wanted to see ever since I first watched the anime. The idea of the two strongest shinobi from rivaling villages clashing in an all-out battle is something I could never get bored of. In this video I'm going to be analysing who would come out on top if Jiraiya and the 4th Raikage A faced off in an all-out deathmatch. Let's dive into it. I'm going to start by attacking the elephant in the room. The Raikage does not scale to Edo Madara. In the middle of that matchup, Madara admits to teasing and toying with the 5 Kage for his own entertainment. He also wanted to break the spirit of the Shinobi Alliance. I mean, at one point he even let Tsunade attack his chest armor just to reveal her grandfather, the first Hokage Hashirama's face. Yeah, he was clearly trolling. So like I said, any impressive feat the Raikage does against Madara isn't one that can be truthfully used in order to accurately scale A. Another thing I think is pretty obvious in this matchup is the speed discrepancy, which brings me to the question. Can Jiraiya match the Raikage speed? In short, the answer is no, and that's because the Raikage is introduced to us as the fastest shinobi alive since Minato. This isn't just the Raikage boasting or exaggerating, because it gets reinforced in other parts of the series. When he first meets Minato, the literal speed god of the series who can teleport, Minato compliments how fast the Raikage is, as well as Karin, a member of the Uzumaki clan and sensory specialist. Even she, who has been around the likes of Sasuke and Orochimaru, comments on how nothing can match the Raikage's speed, as well as compares him to a tailed beast. Around that time, Naruto learns Sage Mode, which puts him on another level of power compared to anyone else in the Leaf Village, and it allows him to surpass Jiraiya. Naruto later gains KCM1, which is stated to be stronger than Sage Mode. Yet, despite being stronger than Sage Mode, he's still slower than the Raikage in this mode. This gets reinforced again during the fight with Madara. Despite toying with the 5 Kage, Madara observes how Tsunade may be stronger than the Raikage, but the Raikage is faster. This gives a lot of perspective on how the Raikage is just clearly above Sannin level characters in terms of speed. The next thing I want to go over is attack potency, and I think the Raikage should edge this one as well. When the Raikage faced off against Naruto, the punches he hit KCM1 Naruto with were stated to feel like they weigh a ton, and if he takes too many of them he would be screwed. In another translation, they also stated that they hurt. This is further supported because just before Naruto blitzed the Raikage with body flicker at the end of the fight, B, the person who knows the Raikage best, states that the Raikage was going all out and can kill Naruto. So that line of scaling would establish the Raikage's attack potency somewhere around the range of early KCM1 Naruto. Later on, KCM1 Naruto speaks to Edo Nagato and he claims to be stronger than when he fought Pain. So he's essentially claiming that him now is stronger than him when he fought Pain, and now he has KCM1, back then he had Sage Mode. But the reason why this is relevant is because by that point, Sage Mode Naruto had already surpassed Jiraiya. So that leads me to the conclusion that the Raikage is just consistently demonstrated to be above feat-wise and narratively. Even the Raikage having the whole narrative of being this obstacle that KCM1 Naruto has to pass in order to get to the battlefield just kind of proves with Sage Mode he's not enough. But Sage Mode Naruto is enough to surpass Jiraiya. Okay, that's enough Raikage glaze. Let's talk about Jiraiya. Best argument for Jiraiya is comparing him to Tsunade because the Sannin are stated to be a match for each other. But my problem with that is the statement refers to their Jonin days, and we know they've all developed since then. Tsunade's developed by gaining the 100 healings technique, Jiraiya learns Sage Mode, and Orochimaru learns Edo Tensei and Immortality. So we don't know if this statement is really reliable because it refers to their Jonin days, and they've all got stronger since, so they don't all have to be a match for each other. And I think that's very consistent with my next point. Durability. In the war arc, the 4th Raikage and Tsunade both enter the battlefield using Erythral Transmission Jutsu. It's a jutsu which is fatal and is only intended for objects, not people, due to its transmission rate being so fast that the body cannot keep up. The only person that can handle the stress of this technique is the 3rd Raikage, but that's due to his genetics providing him with an extra tough physique. When the 4th Raikage gets transmitted for the first time, he doesn't even break a sweat, there's no visible damage on him, he doesn't even show any signs of stress. Whereas Tsunade, while having her durability and regeneration amped from 100 healings, is feeling all the effects of the jutsu because she's forced to grunt and wheeze in pain while the Raikage isn't. And after they both leave the technique, she's shown to have parts of her skin tissue shredded, which causes wounds as well as she coughs up blood, demonstrating there's some kind of internal damage. I mean, the contrast between the Raikage and Tsunade here is just massive. Tsunade is really going through it, and with the Raikage, it's just another regular Wednesday. And that kind of concludes that the Raikage's attack resistance and overall durability with the lightning cloak is just much superior to people on the level of the Sannin. Even KCM1 Naruto's Rasen Shuriken, which is designed to negate durability by attacking the body on a cellular level, had almost no effect on the third Raikage. So it just tells me these guys are built different. Without having the speed or attack potency to keep up with or damage the Raikage, I don't really see a win condition in this matchup for Jiraiya.
What is going on?
Unless he is granted to fight with Ma and Pa. I think if they somehow get off their sound genjutsu, they'd probably stun and cause the Raikage harm, creating an opportunity for Jiraiya to maybe seal the Raikage. That aside, I think the Raikage is much faster, stronger, more durable, so he should win this matchup without much difficulty. Let me know if you agreed or disagreed with my take on this matchup. All opinions are welcome in the comments below, and if you want to discuss this further or prove me wrong, consider joining my Discord server Raikage. The link will be in the description. But that's all for me. Until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you then.